So now that we have all these data points or images for each of the sides, how do we take these and make something useful? So in this case, we have 20 different angles for side PEA, and we want to run the data generation code to get a text file of coordinate points, which we can make a point cloud with. But so first off, for this code applies the LiDAR equation to said data, picks up on the values after we filter it out, so it's just the laser points pointing out. It goes through, it has calibration data, has the distance between the camera and the laser. And over here, this line, which I added myself, filters it out so the images are read in order. Because I have image angles that go from like 357, 358, 359, and then instead of going 360 goes to 0, 1, 2. So to make sure they're all read in order, I add this line, and it goes through this whole thing, applies the LiDAR equation, and then I get a text file. But before we could do that, I already have the calibration, I already know the distance, but I don't know the color. Well, I already do know it, but I'm going to show you how I figured it out. So I'm going to go into Python, and I'm going to run color picker. And what this is, I just picked a random image from this file, in this case 357, and I get a mess of these track bars. Now, as you can see, as I mess with them, the image gets filtered. These are all min values up here. These are maxed down here. And I just kind of play around with it until it's only really the laser that's showing. Takes a little bit of tinkering, but I already have a good idea of roughly around where it is. So around here is where you get the best data of just showing the laser. And so I would take these values, put them here in my data generation code. So now let's actually run the data generation code. And so it's calling the folder and it's running each of the files one at a time, 343, 344, et cetera, till 2. And then when it's done, oh, so yep, it's already making the text file. And so it's constantly uploading the text file to make a coordinate system of X, Y, and Z points. And then it jumps from 359 to 0, 1, and then 2. And also this code, this part was provided to me. It kind of makes a very rough sketch of it. It's not really ideal though. This is just rough with MATLAB, but you still kind of see the letters. It'll be a lot better in a minute. And so if we actually open up the file, we can see its X, Y, and Z points of all the data collected by the LiDAR scan. So now that we have these points, we can go cloud compare and actually make something. So I'm going to close all that out. And this is a video of me taking all of these text files, a sped up video, and merging them all to make one big thing. And so as you briefly saw, let me back up right around here. These are text files, and I'm extracting all the points into here, doing it for every single side. It's a slow process. And I'm going one at a time. I'm filtering out there, as you can see, there's like a bunch of extra points. And like after I move them a bit, in a minute, I'm gonna take the snip tool and try to get rid of all the noise around here. But right now I'm trying to line up the E side to the ACE. So the nice part is about the letters, it's very clear to see if it's lined up correctly or not. The letters make for a really, really great base, and they have a lot of corners, so it greatly helps with simplifying. So as you can see, like the side of the E to the front of the E is, despite taking me a bit, it's very easy to see when it fits in correctly. And the other sides, the PEA side, the ACE side, they have a direct overlap with the A, and the PEA side also has part of the C, so you get like an extra bonus overlap there. And as I said earlier, right now I'm going one by one. Right now it's just the E side, and I'm taking all those extra noise points and just clearing them out. It helps make it easier to tell if I'm merging the right points together, and it helps when I make a mesh later. So now the E side's pretty clear up, so I'm going to the A side, going to clear out those points. And as you can tell, you can already start to see some depth to this. Like the E side is fitting in there very nicely. Looks pretty good. And now what I'm doing is now that I am fully satisfied with those two parts, I mesh them together so now they're connected for good. And now that they're merged, or sorry, not meshed, I merged them together. And now that they're merged, I'm going on to the next part and I'm going to move that around a little bit, make sure it's aligned, especially on the A. It's really nice to see on the A. The fact that the top bench also lines up perfectly, and the fact that there's extra data to see greatly assists with this too. And so now I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm just picking up some noise. And once I'm finally satisfied with how everything's looking, I'm going to merge these two parts together and kind of make them one solid point cloud. The blue and the red color means they're merged right now. I'm able to change that color later. All right, so now I was pretty happy. I was able to merge all those in, and now I have the angled P side, which also has part of the E and the A in it too. So again, also greatly helps. I had to rotate at 45 degrees. I'm gonna have to translate a little bit. Just get it nice in there, and it's nice and flush with the face. It's super easy with the edges to tell if it fits in nicely. Now I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking the snip tool and just scanning out all those noise. Just clearing it out. And yeah, now it's all merged together. So I will t this is the exact same point cloud. All I did was change the color. So it's a color ramp. It gets as it goes up, the color gets darker. The exact same point cloud. As you can tell, it turned out very nice. All the letters are extremely distinct. You can tell where the top is. Unfortunately, the top did not collect as many points as I would have liked, but you can still tell where it is. And it's like the edges line up. All the edges line up clearly, like the top edges, the all the corners of the shape. It's very, very detailed. As mentioned earlier, I was unable to capture the back of this, so this is just kind of open space here, which unfortunately does make doing a mesh more difficult. I was truly unable to collect those points, which is a bit of a bummer, but the point cloud itself turned out very nice. There's so many points that overlap, which again greatly helped with merging different parts together.